Good morning, everyone. As you can see, we are back in my classroom. Now there's going to be some noise right now because people are moving the desk, but I'm going to go ahead and show you what my classroom looks like because I don't know what the people did over the winter break, but it looks horrible. So I'm going to go ahead and just show you guys. Okay, so here is an overview of what my classroom looks like. So it doesn't look bad. So we have the desk lined up here. The bookshelf is pretty much unmoved, which is great. I'm pretty sure they just worked around it. And then you start coming to this area and my rules fell down. That one is still up. We have, what is this? This is the computer. And then we have the desk, that's the purifier, that's the computer. And we have this stuff up here. Oh, my little Snowbell, I missed you. Okay, well, he's still alive. Okay. And it's okay here, just a couple of things that they decided to move, but this is really the casualty. This thing has been giving me so much trouble. I got this on sale because one of the wheels had broken off, but we found a replacement wheel, but I guess when they tried to move it, they just didn't know how and they broke it. And hopefully the wheels are still there. Maybe I can fix it. We'll have to see. The desks are in tables, which I do not like. I don't even think I have how much do I have? 5, 9, 6, 7, 8. Wait, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I have 18. I have 24 students in one class, so that's not gonna work. And I need to find more desks. Then we have all of the bookshelves here. We have all of my bins, my trash can, my little station. Oh, they moved this too. Oh, they moved this too. Oh, I gotta put these back. And then they didn't move my desk, but they put that back. And then they just moved a couple stuff, like these things were not there. Apparently my trash, my Swiffer is over here on top. And then that's pretty much everything else. Okay guys, so we're gonna do a classroom refresh. We're gonna fix a couple things. We're gonna move some things around, starting with my desk area. Sorry if you guys can't see, there's really no good place to put you in this pile of stuff right here. Oh, I feel like it's classroom setup all over again. But I'm gonna go ahead and take off all of the bags. I'm gonna put things on the floor. I've also decided to move things around because I feel like my first semester there was a problem with the chairs, with the desks specifically. I just kept bumping into them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna still have that L shape that I really like, but instead of the big desk going against the wall, I'm actually going to put it like how it was, where it was kind of like this in a way. And then I'm gonna put 2 desks alongside the wall. So basically it's gonna flip-flop, and we're gonna see how it looks. So let's go. Well, I found the wheel of my little container. Alright guys, so we just had about an hour and a half long meeting talking about our feelings, talking about, a whole bunch of stuff that happened during the winter break. And right now our principal said that we have to have like a group meeting talking about data, talking about tiers, talking about, winter packets. So we're probably going to talk for like 30 minutes and then we'll catch up. But let me go ahead and show you where I left off, so that way when we get started back, you guys know where we're at. Alright, so here's the view of my classroom. This is a whole bunch of stuff that was donated from my classroom wish list. And then everything else is just kind of things I have to place things. I still have to fix this wobbly area. But this is what the desk looks like now. It's a little bit weird just because this side is shorter and smaller than this big old chunky desk. But I think I would like this a lot more. Just because the big problem that I had was that every time I kept like walking around this area, I kept bumping into the desk. I tried zip ties, but it wouldn't work. They were never really coordinated, and I really didn't use a lot of the space, so I decided to do this instead. So obviously I have my little organizers and my printer, and then here is the big desk right here. And then so I would have this small area, which is perfectly fine because I don't really need a huge area to do like grading. I would rather have more space out here for the kids, so that way it doesn't feel so crammed. So this is basically that mess over there. This is basically what this room is looking like. I am primarily going to fix up my desk, my library today, because I started kind of doing this before we left for the winter break, and I kind of like it a lot more than if I were to do this. I'm not sure. I might leave the bottom ones there because they're at the bottom, but these I might put like that. So we'll have to see. I have to kind of fix a lot of things that are on the floor right now. I need to plug in my purifier. I need to fix my little Voices R sign. Here are all the letters. I'm hoping though that all of my letters are here, because if they're not, I might have some extras from like the pack that it came with, but we'll have to see. Everything else is pretty much okay. My bulletin board, I do need to change because this is unit 1 week 5. Let me see. Yeah, this is unit 1 week 5, so I need to change it to unit 2 week 1 because that's what we're going to start with when we come back. Oops. And then we'll have to see what else I can do today. Sorry, you guys might be a little bit crooked. Today we have teacher preparation, although we just did waste a whole like 30 minutes talking about our feelings, a whole hour and a half talking about our feelings. And right now we have to meet with our grade level talking about, data and tiers and all that fun jazz. And then hopefully the rest of the day we will get to actually work in our classroom, because we do need a day. I don't know how teachers can just jump right into like, all right, let's teach now. Like, that's ridiculous to me. Tomorrow we do have to come here to work, but it will be all professional development. We will not have time to work in our classroom at all. Pretty much we are in the cafeteria, or we're in a classroom, in another classroom, doing PD. And so that's good for our PD hours, because we need 45 hours of PD before the end of the year. But it kind of does take away time, so I definitely do need to be done with this classroom today for sure, no later than by the end of the day. All right, so let's go ahead. I can hear them, they're coming, so I'll catch you guys up in a bit. Norris, you in my shot? No, you're not. You're not on camera. Go away. I'm trying to video here. Be back in 2 minutes. Okay guys, so someone just came in. It was really funny. So I'm gonna go ahead and I did the desk and I did the chair. So now I'm just gonna work around my desk area because my desk area is a very messy right there. I need to put like my sub plants back. I need to connect my sharpeners, my walkie-talkie. I need to go ahead and work on the whiteboard, just change the you know, objectives. I need to try to fix this area right here. I need to work on the library, and I need to like unload all of the stuff that I got from my Amazon wish list. And pretty much that's it. I need to also organize a little bit of like my supplies right here. I did bring some hand sanitizer, the one that actually does fit in these containers. Sorry if you hear noise, that's middle school next door, you know, just chatting and living it up. But let's go ahead and get started, guys. It is currently almost 2 o'clock, which means we have about 2 hours left in the day to kind of finish up whatever we need. Now, the most priority thing that I need is one, to do my academic vocabulary cards. I do need to look at our MyView curriculum just to see what the students are learning in this unit, and then kind of go based off that, because I like to integrate a couple of things, you know, kind of make them seamless. Another thing that I need to do is I need to work on my library. I do have some new books. I did get a lot of graphic novels, so I kind of want to incorporate them into the library. I also have been just kind of organizing right now on my desk. I do have this entire bin right here. Now, these are pretty much like my master copies. What is in the bin currently is for sure like copies that are not digitalized. So if I don't have it on Google Classroom or Google Drive, I meant, or Google Slides, you know, whatever, then it is in here, because either I got it from someone else, or I have it from one of these like workbooks that I've shown you guys in the past. So pretty much that's in there. Now, over the weeks, I do put the master copy on top just like so that way when I look at it, I'm like, oh, okay, like, okay, well, this is what we have been learning. And it's also great, here's a tip, if you guys ever need an extra copy, because I do make extra copies. I have 47 students. I like to make about 52 copies, but sometimes students forget it, sometimes students lose it, just all craziness. So in case I ever need to make an extra copy, then I just grab the original copy, which is, I know, right on top, and then I just make one. So, but right now I'm gonna look through it and I'm gonna see if I have it on Google Classroom. I'm gonna go ahead and throw it away or recycle it. We don't really recycle here, which I don't like, because when we're at school, we recycle a lot of paper. But I'm just going to do that for now. There's a couple things in my classroom that I want to show you guys before I do this. I'm pissed off because I have every letter in my voices are off except the A, and you would think that I have an extra. So here are like the extras. No, I have every letter in here besides the E and the A, because this one is pretty like cheap, I would say. It pretty much just consisted of very, very short letters. So what I can do is take it from my small group, because this one does have an A. So I might do that. Let me go ahead and do that now. I mean, I'm just really upset though, because they should have been a little bit more careful. And this one has something sticky on it. Oh, I remember, because it kept falling all over the place. And I do have some more books that some of my students gave me. Like, they were like, yeah, I'd like to donate these to our classroom library. So I do have those. I did put up the objectives, which let me just go ahead and show you guys. All right, currently this is what the classroom is looking like. Just walk around. Pretty much that area has not been touched, and then here's the rest. All right, 2 hours. So starting here, like I said, I did fix this up, so that's good to go. All of the book bags are here. I do need to fix this area just a tiny bit, like that part mostly. The closet, I might look at it, but it's pretty much organized. I just need to work on this section right here and these little few things right there. That's my academic vocabulary, so I can put it on this bulletin board. Try not to make y'all dizzy. We have the objectives good to go already. I do need to change the teaks though, which they don't really look at. I need to kind of figure out what to do with that. I don't know if I should keep it or throw it away. We need to just clean up a little bit here. This is mostly my stuff. I need to either take this home or throw those away, but I think those are still good, so I'm going to take those home. These are like the legs, the temporary legs that were here. So now this is just pretty much nothing on the bottom, so I cannot drag it. This is all good to go. I fixed this. I went ahead and I was going to Clorox each of these little trays, but I just decided they were just dusty, so I just kind of wiped them down with the paper towel, and then I kind of fixed this area up. You guys saw that. And then I put 6 weeks until spring break. That's right, I'm already counting the days. This is pretty much the area that we need to work on, and this room needs to be clean before we leave today. We do have the student files down here, so it's out of the way. I used to have it down here, if you remember, but then I just put it back here, and it kind of hides like the cords if my finger's not in the way. This one is connecting to my sharpener as well as my walkie right here, and then this one over here is connected to everything else, like the printer, the computer, everything else. I do have this that I got from Target like 2 years ago. I'm gonna finally use it because that was like $5, I think, and I want to use it. But then pretty much everything else is good to go. I don't have anything right there because that was hidden, and I'm not planning on fixing it or making beautiful decor. No. We don't have time for that. And so yeah, so that's pretty much the entirety blurriness of my classroom. The anchor charts still look good. Hopefully no tears will happen when we take down those bookshelves. And then other than that, let's go ahead. I do need to get a sleeve protector for that one right there. Oh, and as you can see, I thought I was being smart on doing this dumb little monkey thing. I can put the monkey here, you know, just to kind of like give it some cuteness. But overall, I wanted the A there. And maybe it is here. Maybe like it's underneath the the little computer stand. We'll have to see. But up right now, I do not see it. So that's just gonna have to be it. Let me go ahead and turn it off. And there you go. All right, so 2 hours, 2 o'clock. Let's go ahead and just continue. Okay guys, so currently I am looking at our My View curriculum 5.2. You kind of just saw me look at 5.1 because I didn't know that was it. So what I'm primarily looking for is a kind of like a weekly plan, more of a like what they're learning throughout the entire unit. For example, like this one is a little bit better. If you go down here, yes, at a glance. So this is pretty much the entire 6 weeks. So you can tell that this week they're going to be learning about like more informational text and argumentative text. They're going to be learning about, let's see what else, an opinion, compare and contrast, prefixes, sorry y'all can't see, prefixes, final staple syllables, open and close syllables, author's purpose again, first person. What else are they talking about? Here is like the writing portion. Sorry, let me making sure y'all can see. I swear these are so difficult to understand. Okay, let's look at maybe this one. Maybe this one's a little bit more easier to understand. So let's see. So this one, open and close syllable, final. Yeah, okay, so this one's a little bit easier. R controlled vowels, prefixes, and then base words and endings. So I would look under more observations. This is the skills overview. So that's what I'm looking at. And then subject verb agreement, principal part. Ooh, I like that one. That one's fun. This one is tough though. Perfect verb tenses. That one's tough. Active voice, spell-based words, spelling, and pretty much that's it. We're learning about argumentative text, confirm or correct predictions, point of view, generate questions, monitoring comprehension, evaluate details, capitalization for writing, adverbs, simple and compound sentences, kind of like that. So I'm going to go ahead and look at my academic vocabulary. That's right there in the green, in the little bin. And then just take out some. How much do I actually need? Let me count. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I need 30. So let me go ahead and do that now. Okay guys, so I definitely know I have more than 30. I mean, but there's a really lot of good ones. I found R controlled vowel, like I showed you guys. I found plot. I found argumentative text. I even found superlative comparison, something like that, you know, like the superlative versus, oh no, I can't think about it. What is it? What's it called? It's I'll let y'all know, because right now my brain is still on vacation mode and I can't think of anything. But I'm gonna go ahead and put the ones up, and if I run out of past 30, I'm just gonna have to eliminate and then choose the best ones. So let's go ahead and go get started. Alright, y'all, people keep looking in my window and my door. I need to close it. But I went ahead and I did the academic vocabulary bulletin board. Now I'm going to go ahead and work on this little book, like this little section right here, because this one has to do with a lot of supplies and books that I got from my Amazon wish list. So, oh, and one thing before my battery dies is I got this from my sister for Christmas. Isn't that super cute? So I decided that I want to put this to good use. I'm going to put this in my desk. But everything else is either books or crayons or hand sanitizer that I bought myself. This one does get to fit in my little pockets right there in my little sanitation station. So, oh, I just realized my battery's about to die, so I'm going to charge it and then work on a couple things. I do need to put labels on here, so that is most likely what I'm going to do while the camera is charging. So let's go. Alright guys, it is currently 4:05. It is time for me to leave. I might stay here just a little bit longer to print a couple things, but other than that, we're pretty much gonna leave. I'm gonna go ahead and show you around the room. I did have to turn off the camera for a little bit because one, the battery died, and two, I kind of just had to do things really quickly. So pretty much the room is like 90% ready for Monday. Tomorrow I just need to make some copies, and then and then I need to buy, and then I need to work on those bags right there. But other than that, the room is ready. The kids are gonna be fine when they come in on Monday. I'll be fine. So let me go ahead and just show you around. All right, so before I show you the now, I'm gonna go ahead and insert the beginning clip of what it looked like before. So here it is. And here is what it looks now. Total difference, I would say. So let me go ahead and do a 360 so you guys can fully see all of the work that we have done. Ta-da! Okay, so let me start here. So the only thing that I need to do is I need to fix that, because it is chapter 4 that we are learning, but it's actually about the 13 colonies. We're not yet in the daily life, but I don't have one that I need, so I need to create one. But it's up there for now. I need to fix it. That's crooked right there. As you can see, I did put the desk in 4s. This one's 3. This one has the most. This one's 5. And then all of these are 3. And then we have my bag, my camera bag. We have this little cute tripod, or tri-stand I meant. I'm gonna try using it because I do love this. I just haven't had a chance to use it, but I do want to start using it. Back here we have the 3 little containers with sharpened pencils and then erasers, and then these are unsharpened pencils. These go up here, but because of all the book bags, we just don't have time for that. I did nothing here, so that pretty much stays the same. I did just fix that up right there. These stay up here. I did go ahead and I did work on my sanitation station. So we have Kleenex, we have napkins, we have 2 hand sanitizer right there and right there. And then we'll have to figure out what to do with this. And then we have whiteboard erasers. So here are the yellow ones from last semester. Some of them were banged up, so I did replace them with a little bit of the red ones. And then we have this supply container, so we have extra caps, and the kids know what to do with these, but I'm going to reinforce the use of that. We have face colors, regular crayons. The only one I'm missing is regular markers. I don't have any, so I'm gonna put it on my Amazon wish list if any of you guys want to buy it. Color pencils, I do have a packet full of color pencils, so that is good and ready. So these are the ones that were just from last semester that were kind of like good enough to use. So any broken ones that you saw me throw away, that's why. Thin erase markers, I do need to go through if I have time tomorrow, and I need to see if any of them are dried out, because I do have another pack of this, so I need to see if some of them are dried out. And then same thing with the thick dry erase markers. We can look in my closet. I did some rearrangement, particularly up here. I only have one more box of tissues. We have cleaning supplies. Here I put all of the rest of the napkins. And then these, I'm not sure about this, but these are like the extra red dry erase erasers up there. It's not my favorite place, but we'll just put it for now. Here's what the middle looks like. We have, these are not blue and red extra pens. I ran out of those. Instead, I put the, what are they called? Mr. Sketch markers. I need to fix that one right there. Everything else stayed the same. And then that stayed the same right there. Okay, moving on to the little student center. I went ahead and I fixed this little sign right here. I put unsharpened color pencils there. Here is the bins, and the kids already kind of know where things go, like line paper, printer paper. I'm gonna make a little sign though, just to kind of help them out. This one is supposed to be I guess I don't even know. Oh, mask. These were supposed to be extra mask. Just a random one. This is tutorial work, and then this one is like coloring sheets or extra fun activities if they want. Those are like the previous, you know, workbooks that my school wants the students to use, but they're like super duper hard. I need to declutter this because that's just a hot mess right there. This little part is basically just kind of like a coloring bin. Like, so if kids want to color and they want to use like the whole set, they can come up. And then I did put a little sharpener here in case they, you know, need to sharpen. So I'm not sure if I like it. We'll, you know, sleep on it and see how it goes. This bin has all of the 24 little academic pouches, just because with the desk being like this, it works if they're like in twos, 2x2s, but it does not work because the middle person in each, like these ones would have like 3 middle people. They cannot access their academic pouch easily, only the ones on the end. So I think I'm just gonna hold it in this bin right now, and then when we do use them, maybe we'll just like pass them out. This right here I'm taking home. I have like my little Expo Kleenex wiper that I need to wash. I just have some like, wait, that's trash. And look at how much trash I developed in just one day. That's ridiculous. Just some book bins and just a couple things like my Mr. Clean that I never used. I only used like one time. So I'm taking that stuff home. I'm decluttering. Here are some pencils. They're all sharpened. They're all ready to pass out. I'm going to pass them out on Friday so the kids can have one on their desk as they come in. And then we have our academic vocabulary bulletin board that I'm actually going to throw away because it is December and it only goes up to December. So unfortunately, you are now in the trash. Well, kind of in the trash. I have done nothing with the library, so that's gonna have to be a tomorrow thing. Maybe I can come in early tomorrow. Here's what my desk area looks like. Pretty okay for now. Let me go ahead and show you. So these are the books that have a book label already inserted. These are the ones that I don't have a book label because I ran out of book labels, and I need to bring the actual like Avery label template. Just a couple of random things like my walkie. These are my book bins, but I was using them for like a tripod. Basically everything else is kind of normal. I really am liking this so far. This thing, I need to stop putting my hand in the way. I'm liking this so far. I kind of like that it's a little bit shorter because you see how like the printer is like just a perfect fit. Everything else is pretty much okay and normal. I just need to declutter some of this stuff. And then, as you guys know, I did take the wheels off of that, so that is what it looks like right now. I put my sub plans back, and yeah, and then I was able to fix this. I remember I told you that the A was missing. Is that how you spell R? Yeah, R, A-R-E. Yeah, no, right? Yeah, I don't know, I'm second guessing myself. And then I just found this cute little monkey emoji that I think kind of fits everything together, but it just looks silly with the A. Okay guys, I think that's it. I think that's all I did today. I'm pretty proud of myself. And tomorrow, like I said, is all PD, so we will not get to work on anything. But I am gonna come in early tomorrow. Hopefully they open like at 6:45, and I'm gonna make some copies. Hopefully I can do it. Hopefully I'm really gonna come in early tomorrow, because right now it's like 4:20 and they're gonna kick me out like in 5 minutes. And then hopefully we'll just be ready for Monday. All right guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm planning on doing a lot more vlogs. Because I know I kind of stopped doing it towards the end of November, and I also hope to do a little short video. So if you guys keep on watching, if you guys want to keep on watching more teacher content, the day in the life videos, I cannot record during school, but I can obviously update you guys before and after school, and maybe lunch. No, I'm lying. That's not something I'm gonna promise y'all, but I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you guys on the next vlog, which will most likely be next Friday because it'll be like a weekly vlog. Let's go. Bye guys.